beyond a reasonable doubt. So those are things that generally my office doesn't prosecute. Not that I don't believe something happened, but if I can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm not going to get a conviction, so we don't start that process. And the way you get beyond a reasonable doubt is having videotape evidence. If it says 50 feet, and she's in your face and you can videotape that, that's pretty good evidence that she violated the order. So I always encourage people, and by the way, here, just so you know, too, with regard to videotape, but don't audio, because you can audio tape recording, but the person has to know they're being tape recorded. It's a violation of state law to record somebody. You can videotape somebody, but you can't do the audio.
Okay.
Unless they are aware that they're being recorded. So you can get in trouble, basically, by having a video and an audio tape, and they don't know they're being recorded.
Yeah, if it were a secret recording.
Correct. I'm just saying that's one of the things I always tell people. If you can get a videotape of what transpired, especially when there's stay so many feet away from me, that's good evidence. That's what prosecutors are looking for. If you have that, that's probably a case. Now, it's up to Mr. Penoyer, not me. Assuming this happens in the city of Long Beach. If you're up in Ocean Park and she confronts you in Ocean Park and you've got a restraining order, then it's me because it's out in the county. So it really, what matters is where the new violation occurs.
Right.
But assuming it occurs in Long Beach, it's Mr. Penoyer that would deal with it. And if you've got objective evidence, those are cases in general you can go forward on when it's just, well, she was this close and she says, no, she wasn't, and there's nobody else to confirm that. Those usually are cases that aren't going to get charged. And you can be mad as hell about that, but it's just because the standard is beyond a reasonable doubt, prosecutors look at these and say, if I can't prove it, I'm not going forward. Now, I don't mean to speak for Mr. Penoyer. I'm just trying to give you a general lay of the land.
Right, and I hope I don't fall into that predicament. I don't want to be anywhere near her, given her propensity for violence. It's just a financial hardship that I've been stuck at that cabin.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So I wish I could help more, but if there isn't enough for a felony, basically my office is out of the loop, and hopefully I'd be able to explain how these things work so that you've got a better understanding of what the system can and can't do.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting learning experience. I studied to be a paralegal, so it's kind of my passion, but it's kind of hard to be out there in the middle of an anarchistic land with hardly any legal infrastructure. But I think to pay a compliment, the Long Beach police are one of the most honorable and decent forces I've ever encountered. They're very gentle and very kind.
Yeah. No, and I do know some of the new cops I don't know. They hire people for the summertime, and so those folks I don't. But the ones that are regulars, I've had lots of contact with them, and they seem to do a fine job.
Yeah, I agree. Well, nice of you to be working late. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
Yeah, not a problem. And if I can be of other assistance, let me know. It's just at this point, unless I've got a felony, I'm kind of out of the loop.
Okay, thank you. Hopefully no felonies.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Bye.
If you have something else, you can give me a ring. Very good. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hang in there.